For us, financial instruments offered the opportunity to try to make companies think differently, to move away from that traditional support, to be more creative, more innovative, more outward looking.
There was a need for additional support to be provided through financial instruments because of the small venture capital market which Northern Ireland had. No particular sectors are targeted. However, the fund managers tend to focus on technology-based companies because that is the area where the highest growth and innovation potential is seen.
We look after a number of funds, 4 equity funds, which start off at the very early stage of funding for businesses, mainly startups. We also have a co-fund which invests alongside private partners, and then we have 2 development funds which can invest up to £3 million over a period of funding rounds. All of our funds are managed on our behalf by independent fund managers. The advantage really is that you bring private money and private expertise to running these businesses.
TechStart Ventures has 3 elements to it. It has a seed fund, it has a proof of concept grant fund, and it has a training program attached to it as well. And those 3 programs are integrated together with a view to helping ambitious entrepreneurs in Northern Ireland establish their businesses and grow. We met Brainwave Bank at the very early stages of the company's formation and awarded them a proof of concept grant initially, with which to move to early prototype. Subsequently, we invested by ourselves. We invested £200,000 of equity in the business to help pull together the team for a period of time and to make some further progress and help the company raise its initial seed round of investment.
At Brainwave Bank, we improve early diagnosis and measurement of treatment response in psychiatric conditions and neurodegenerative diseases by making affordable cognitive health care available to anybody in their home in just a few minutes a day. When we were pursuing investment, TechStart provided us with some early investment into the company that allowed us then to leverage that to gain a larger amount of investment. And then they have really been part of the team. So we look at the team here who support us almost as members of the company itself. We have grown our business now to 17 staff. We have built out our technology platform. The financing was really critical to us in terms of securing other funding to help grow the business. Without this financing, we would not have gotten the company going. So a key part of what happened here was that they stepped forward and provided us with funding when everybody else looked at us as too high risk or too long a timeline to get to where we wanted to go.
Crescent Capital provides equity finance to scalable, usually high-tech businesses based in Northern Ireland. Over Crescent's 3 funds, we've invested £42 million in 35 companies. From the current fund, it's just over £13 million in 13 companies. We focus particularly on the management team, how experienced they are of the market, what knowledge they have they worked together before. A critical thing for us, will we get on with them post-investment? Will they listen to us? Can we have an input into the development of the business? So it's not just about providing funds, but it's about providing support.
We design clever baby products to help make parenting easier and safer for modern families. We started to look around Northern Ireland to find out what funding was available, and we started off with support from the likes of InvestNI and small business loan funds. And as the business began to grow and consumers were just loving our products and retailers were actually seeking us out, we thought we're actually onto something here.
As our business grew from a startup and we started to get some international growth, we felt that we needed a bigger source of funding to enable us to grow the business. Thankfully, Crescent really got what our aims and objectives and business plan was, and the investment they've put in has really helped us to accelerate our growth over the last 12 months massively.
Venture-backed businesses grow faster, they create more wealth and they create more jobs.
If you're trying to get your business off the ground and if you don't have customers at the outset, you need to try and find finance from somewhere, and whether it's proof of concept grant at the very, very early stage or seed capital, that's a source of finance. and it's also a source of help and belief in your idea at the early stages.
With financial instruments, we would always say, focus on the potential for the investment. Don't focus on the concerns of failure. If you've handed out the money as a financial instrument, the potential is there for the money to be returned so that you can use it more and more to help further economic development opportunities.
They've really filled a gap that maybe the banks aren't in a position to meet when you're in a very early stage of your company. They've really been a lifeline to us and enabled us to get the growth that we've wanted in quite a fast period of time.